A witness just testified at the ad hoc committee and directly named ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula and President Cyril Ramaphosa in connection with Secret Service accounts, widely suspected slush funds meant for covert operations, but said to be abused for political ends. Brigadier Tiyani Hlungwani, a former finance head in crime intelligence, was put under intense pressure to release money from these shadowy accounts. When he refused, guess what happened? Yes, he was dismissed from his post by these corrupt officials pretending to be leaders. Here is the brigadier explaining what was happening behind the scenes with these corrupt officials.
I would just want to move then, because you did speak now about the Nasrec, and in paragraph 50, 51 is where you start speaking about ANC's Nasrec meeting. And you mentioned there that there was influence to favor President Ramaphosa. And you went on to say that you were painted with a black brush by Minister Mbalula because you didn't want to release the money. You carried on to say that General Nkobo was also in bad books. That's what he was saying to you. Do you know why he was in the bad books?
Chairperson, I want to correct this a bit. I think it's a typing error. General Ngobo told me that, I was members of crime intelligence, went to the minister and painted me with a black brush. And he was also under pressures. The pressure was the procurement of the pressure was to release money for the procurement of the grabber, and there were allegations that were being made that President Ramaphosa is supported by international intelligence agencies and whatnot. So that was the background, basically.
The brigadier was being pressured to release funds through the grabber tender by then Police Minister Fikile Mbalula. Does this strategy rings a bell to you? This is the same strategy used by none other than Vusi Kat Matlala and Ramaphosa's nephew Morgan Mamala. Tenders were being drained after approval, and government funds were feeding the ANC. Let's continue to listen to the man who was front desk watching this corruption in real time as he reveal it all.
All right. What made me pause by this statement is that when you said that Minister Mbalula painted you with a black brush for not wanting to release funds, it appears, if you have to look at that statement, that the ANC was expecting to receive money through this mechanism. And now it was you that was standing in the way of this. Are you saying, is my analysis correct? Because I'm working from your witness statement.
Yeah.
And do you think that they'd received money previously through this mechanism?
Chairperson, I would say that, it's members in the ANC, not the ANC, as I understood it. They wanted money for this thing, and for fear of being harassed and victimized further, I asked that I do not answer that question whether money was used before or not.
So you're reserving your right to answer that part.
Please.
So you would implicate yourself.
No. With me personally, I've never agreed to anybody taking money from the account. That is why I come here and speak freely, because I know there is nothing that somebody will come and say.
So with all respect, we want people to speak here freely. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
This committee was set up for that sole intention that people can come and give evidence.
The witness is deciding to not say more in fear of being targeted by these ANC rogue elements. This has become a norm at both the Madlanga and the ad hoc committee, with some witnesses getting killed. If you are in favor of the truth being revealed, hit that like button and share your thoughts on these disgraceful actions by Fikile and Ramaphosa. Now let's continue with the witness testimony as he gets deeper into the grabber tender corruption.
You seem to believe that this money, this 46 million, is that the correct figure?
45, yeah.
45 million for the grabber.
Yeah.
Was its intention was to fund the ANC conference, correct?
Intelligence operatives, they even have a document, and I think you might have people in the CI. They have a document which points to this particular matter to say it was going to be used to fund this conference. Even Mr. McBride, he came here. He was investigating this thing. He came here to say this was going to be used. The same intelligence operatives.
So a portion of this amount was not going to purchase the grabber, was going to be taken for ANC conference affairs.
I firmly agree with that.
Do you believe that Mbalula was part of this arrangement?
The statement, which was written by General Stoll, because I never spoke to
General Stoll was acting at the time.
Who was National Commissioner at the time. Yes. Yeah. I'll provide that statement to the committee.
So in summary, the statement of General Stoll implicates Mbalula. He says
definitely
he was part of the plan.
Definitely. It says he was approached by Minister Mbalula, and then it goes on and on.
So Mbalula approached him to inflate prices so that the ANC conference can benefit. Now the question is, was it the ANC conference or an ANC faction that was going to benefit?
I don't know who was going to benefit, but as I said yesterday, individuals within the ANC, not the ANC, because there's never been a moment where the ANC or any of its top 6 officials who, by virtue of being top 6, they represent the ANC. They've never said to me or anybody I know that ANC wants this money for this particular purpose.
Okay. And then you are saying, after now, when you got to Nasrec, ultimately you agreed that you must not carry on with buying this grabber. After you went to Nasrec and met the people you met there. So, and then they said to you, you must pay 9 million for services already rendered, correct?
For services already rendered.
Were those services quantified to you?
Not to my knowledge.
And who said you must pay this 9 million?
It's not 9 million. I think it was about 7 million.
7 million.
Yeah.
Yes.
General Ngobo. Okay, first it was General Tumani who said we're gonna have to pay this person for the services already rendered.
Yes.
And then
did you ask which services?
I don't know.
No, I'm saying during your conversation, did you ask which services
I didn't
have been
ask
rendered?
I
didn't ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. So according to your observation, were there any services rendered?
I wouldn't know. I was not at the conference.
Have you not said the grabber was there already in the conference?
The grabber was there, but remember, the grabber is illegal. So I would not say for sure that the services were rendered for us because the grabber is illegal in itself. So I can't say that the services were rendered.
You are talking about a company, you call it here, Company Z.
Yes, sir.
Which stole millions from the Secret Service account.
Yes.
Who stole those millions?
There's a lady there, and I must say, I'm sorry, but I'll mention the color of her skin because, and I'll explain why. There's a lady, a white lady, who's been assisting us with certain matters. So she's been, taking some of our money for herself. So I tried to, investigate that, but I was.
So that lady is the one who stole these millions.
Yeah, she is. She stole.
Did you report that to the relevant authorities?
I reported that, my good sir.
How did you report it?
Eh?
How did you report it? Did you report it in writing?
In writing, in fact, the IG, Dr. Dindwe, before he left, he was about to investigate that particular matter, you see.
So did you have proof in your possession showing that monies were stolen?
What do you mean proof in my
Proof as
possession?
a person who had a close proximity to the Secret Service account. You might have a bank statement or any relevant proof.
The information is with the Secret Services account. It's with crime intelligence. I was kicked out, so I could not have time to get any proof. But
so you don't have proof.
no, yeah. I even quoted an audit from the Auditor General. You see, when I left, as I'm saying, when I left, I was busy conducting a review of those monies, and then I was removed. I even explain here that General Kalakala even removed me. I even have an SMS of him threatening me. I can read it for the comment. It's here.
The brigadier was dismissed from his post for a reason. Time and time again, we have seen the same play where a whistleblower is removed from their post in government when they try to expose this corruption. I will continue to bring you the truth on the decay within our police, judicial and political system. See you on the next one.